way too many morons in the world.
So the time is now just after 4:30 p.m. and the breaking of fast isn't for another 3 to 3.5 hours from now. Sunset times here in Malaysia pretty much stays the same all year round. We don't have the 4 seasons throughout the year as we are an evergreen tropical climate. So I guess one good thing out of that is that we can always expect to break our fast no matter what month Ramadan falls on at the same time. It usually is anytime between 7 to 7:20, 7:30 p.m. So I guess one good thing is that we don't have the longer hours of fasting if Ramadan falls during the summer. But similarly, we don't get to enjoy the shorter fasting days during any one of the winter months, which is actually coming soon, right? So that was one thing I enjoyed when I was growing up in the UK, having the shorter fasting days during the winter months. In terms of the fasting hours as it is, which in Malaysia it's usually 16, actually less than 16 hours, it's 13, 14 hours, which is a lot shorter than my normal intermittent fasting periods, right? So in terms of not consuming any calories, that's not much of a big deal for me, but it's more so because during the Islamic Ramadan fasting month, when you're fasting during the day, you're not just not consuming calories, but you can't drink water either, or you can't basically put anything in your mouth, right? Nothing can go past your mouth and into your digestive system, right? So the not eating is okay for me, but it's the not drinking, which can be pretty tough given that we are in a tropical climate and it gets pretty humid and hot and you sweat a lot and so you lose a lot of water. But you know, that's pretty normal for anyone, I guess, at the beginning of the month, as your body is sort of getting adjusted to fasting, you know, through the same periods daily for 30 days. So from here on out, it's only going to get easier. And as you saw, I just went about my day as per usual, as I would any other day, basically. I get my household chores done. I got my laundry done, and then today's my off day, so I read a book, and I did meditation through prayer, which, by the way, I'm not the most religious Muslim. You'll find, but yeah, we do pray 5 times a day, and so I do try and make it more of a concerted effort during Ramadan to get myself closer to God. Since this period is where I cut my calories down and I'm doing a sort of a cutting phase, right? Naturally, I would want to increase my movements, which ideally should be through cardio, because that's how you burn the most calories, and then at the same time also try and lower the caloric consumption. All right, so while the opportunity sort of presents itself during the month of Ramadan, because you are restricted to these few hours of eating, and usually it's only at night, so we are less active at night, so we are more sedentary, so it's a good opportunity to kind of just stay away from the extra calories, restrict the calories even more, and then in that process also build up your cardiovascular strength and activity overall, because number one, when it comes to fat loss, number one thing is to be at a caloric deficit. So the best way, as I said, is from doing cardio. So later on, after I prepare my meal for my iftar or breaking of fast, I will get on to my workouts, most of which will all be just light to moderate forms of cardio, and that will be the bulk of my sort of exercise routine, which is pretty typical on any given day during the month of Ramadan. I will also be doing a lot of body weight exercises, calisthenics, but not so much using my dumbbells or my barbells as I would normally do on a strength training day, because as I said, my focus now is to lose fat as much as I can. So the best way to do that is by doing a lot of cardio. So that's what it's going to be. And also the other thing about Ramadan is that
آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. coffee.
So I had to cut my walk short because I started having problems with my right knee. There's the ongoing tendinitis there. It's getting better. I'd say about 90% there. But still in the process of recovery and not quite 100% in terms of range of movement. So I decided to just stop before it got too bad, too painful. Managed to get a little less than 6,000 steps in. I think from my walk, which was about 10 minutes or so, I probably got over 1,000 steps. So that's actually not too bad, and I already did some light cardio on the elliptical on the bicycle, and then some stretches before that as well. So I'm pretty pleased actually with my step count so far for the day, and there's not much left for the night. I'll have a snack after this, probably something sweet just to kind of satisfy my sweet tooth. I've been aching for something really sweet, for some sugar, since the beginning of the day actually. So yeah, I'll go for maybe a chocolate bar. Maybe I've got a Mars bar inside, won't finish the whole thing, maybe a few bites, and then I'll prepare my early morning meal, which is just overnight oats, and this is the meal that you take the first thing before you start your fast on any of the Ramadan days. So that's about it. So during this fasting month, or month of Ramadan, since we're fasting for 30 days, this is a good time as any to start cutting, because I think I'm pretty happy with the muscle mass that I already have. You know, I'm not really looking to build big muscles. So now that we're fasting, it's a good time as any to restrict the calories, because you're not eating, you know, throughout the day, which is quite a big portion of the day. So your window of eating is smaller. So it just it makes restricting the calories a lot easier. So yeah, it's a cutting month as well as a fasting Ramadan month, and I will definitely update you guys on that front, on, you know, the progress that I've made by the end of the month, and I'll do a sort of comparison in terms of the leanness that I'm actually trying to achieve. My target is anywhere between 22 to 24% body fat. So, you know, we'll see. It's not a priority. It's you know, it's not going to be the end of the world if I don't get there one day. But that's what I'm working towards. Yeah, that's pretty much about it.